we have eminent endocrinologist, Dr. Monashi Saud. He is a senior endocrinologist who works with Vimhans and Max Hospital. He has an independent practice at Greater Kailash also. Along with him, we have Ms. Sonika Soni. She is a dietitian working currently with Vimhans, and she will also help guide us in this process of how to manage blood sugar and the complications, and to have active, healthy aging. So first I welcome Dr. Monashish. We will be discussing this till 9 o'clock. We are starting at sharp at 7. But we will request everyone to be crisp and brief, because our experience is that sometimes the discussions become one-to-one and it does not help in long discussions. Thank you, sir.
He told me that it will be 1 hour, and now he tells me it is 2 hours. Nevertheless, now thanks dear friend Kushal for a nice introduction. As I stand before you, and when we are talking about elderly, before when this just coming here just for 2 days, I did a little bit of what we call it as a desk survey. जैसे होता है ना मार्केट सर्वे करने के लिए लोग आते हैं, तो इसी टॉपिक के लिए थोड़ा सा मैंने डेस्क सर्वे किया, पूछा कि and I started asking, the so-called geriatrics population, कि सर ये बोलने जाना है इंडियन हैबिटेट में, क्या बोलना है? I love one answer from somebody. He said कि अगर डायबिटीज है तो सभी लोग एल्डरली है. कहने का मतलब है कि ऐसा नहीं है कि 70 साल में डायबिटीज होगा, इवन 20 साल को भी जिसको डायबिटीज है वो भी एल्डरली हो गया, उसको भी वैसे ही मैनेज करना है. So somehow it touched my heart, and frankly speaking, it's not about what we are discussing here. As my great professor once told us, that in chronic disease, the ultimate goal is how to prevent the disease in the next generation. And I'm pretty sure that whosoever is suffering from diabetes or is having diabetes, the goal is not just to imbibe some information for us, but actually to imbibe those information and tell it to our younger generation, that's how to prevent it. I think that is the ultimate goal. But nevertheless, related to this topic, would actually encourage any kind of questions in between, please do. And when we are talking about do's and don'ts, there would be many do's and don'ts, but ultimately crux of the matter is मुश्किल से 4 या 5 summary points होंगे. So let us see whether I do a good justice to this topic or not. We are talking about do's and don'ts for diabetes, and we are talking in elderly. There are certain important uniqueness for elderly situation, and what do I define elderly from a diabetic perspective? Anyone who is more than 65. This is very arbitrary in nature. Frankly speaking, some of the same information, whatever I am passing on, also holds true for anyone who has diabetes even at the age of 50 or 55 years. So someone who has got the diabetes onset, let's imagine 20-25 साल से start हो गया, almost 30 साल में 50 years हो गए, so that is as good as a kind of an elderly topic for diabetes. Now, what I'm going to do with the help of Sonika, you should not be there, you should come here. Come please, thanks. Sonika is a very nice, lovely dietitian working at Vimhans, and almost taking care of probably 50% of the headache for diabetes, because diabetes जब आएगा तो वो सिर्फ it's not about only medication. I think ultimately it is all about diet, lifestyle and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is, I've divided this interaction, not just a talk, into some parts. The first part I'll be going through diabetes. I'm pretty sure many of you would be from medical background. Some of you would be having a very good science background. Some maybe from commerce. So please do pardon me for this. Some of the very naive and बहुत ही basic slides, just to make an interactive platform. The first part is to talk about diabetes as such. And we'll be giving some basics. जब तक वो basic समझ में नहीं आएगा तब तक diabetes management नहीं हो सकता. फिर वही रहेगा कि मेथी का पाउडर भी.
Like diabetes जब आपको हुआ तब आपको क्या बॉदर लगता है कि कब बॉदर लगता है कि आप खाना खाने बैठते हो तब लगता है कि like diabetes हो गया तो मैं ये नहीं खा सकती, मैं वो नहीं खा सकती. Make a food diary and check your food intake in items of. First is cereal. Basically cereal is the most confusing products in a diet. तो like cereal में आपको क्या like लगता है कि cereals कौन से नहीं खाने चाहिए, कौन से खाने चाहिए?